Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings to the YouTube channel. The sit at home has gotten so intensified from one day to 1 week to a full 2 weeks. It's getting very interesting. It has gotten the attention of sitting senators. A lot has been put in place to see how they can at least make move to repatriate him if need be to bring him back to Nigeria. I'm talking about Simon Ekpa. But as we speak, many Nigerians and a lot of followers believe that Simon Ekpa is a disciple, an obedient disciple, a true follower of Nnamdi Kanu. And because some of the sitters at home, or most of the sitters at home, Simon Ekpa has been, according to him, allegedly so, for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Well, as we speak, the drama is about to begin, as Nnamdi Kanu have decided to give me direct order over many things. In fact, it has generated a lot of reactions. We're going to read through what Nnamdi Kanu gave to him. And from what I perceive, there's probably more to this than meets the eye. Let's quickly find out what it is that Nnamdi Kanu is telling Simon Ekpa now to do, because all of this, directly or indirectly, affects the detention of Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. But according to the news, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, has ended all sit-at-home orders in the southeast. Now, he also declared an end to any other proposed means aimed by the group at forcing the government to release him from detention. The leader of the group made the declaration in a handwritten letter authorized to a special counsel, Alo Ejimako. The letter was read to journalists during a world press conference in Enugu on Friday. Going further, he declared that anyone henceforth engaging in any sit-at-home in the region is no longer his disciple. The letter followed the refusal of a factional leader of the group, that's Simon Ekpa, to announce the cancellation and further declaration through his media platforms. Also, Kanu warned Ekpa to desist from calling for any sit-at-home henceforth and to make a public announcement to the effect that he, Ekpa, receives a direct order from him, Nnamdi Kanu, to cancel any order pending sit-at-home in place at the moment. Now, a part of this statement reads in part, and I quote, it said, Simon, this is a direct order from me. I hereby instruct you to desist from calling for any sit-at-home henceforth. Equally, refrain from antagonizing governors or persons in political positions because you are not in a position to know what they are doing on my behalf. I am ordering you to make a public announcement to the effect that you are in receipt of a direct order from me to cancel any pending sit-at-home in place at the moment. I embarked on this movement to liberate our people, not to enslave them. I despise and will despise any person or entity that wishes to inflict unnecessary hardship on our people. I've authorized Alloy to issue a press statement if you fail to make this announcement on your platform. Anybody still engaging in sit-at-home is not my disciple. Haters of Biafra and mindless murderers in uniform are hiding under cover of combating enforcers of sit-at-home to unleash mayhem against the same people who were sworn to defend. I have sent countless messages to those purportedly enforcing sit-at-home that they are not doing so in my name. I am not begging anybody to release me, just that Nigeria should have the decency to obey their own laws. The main issue which our people should address their minds to is on unconscionable delays in hearing the government's appeal at the Supreme Court, which is a situation not amendable to any sit-at-home. Therefore, sit-at-home is a waste of time, resources, and energy. Wow, many Nigerians have taken to their social media to react. And one of such reactions, let me paraphrase very quickly, is the fact that some of them are of the opinion that anybody can sit to Nnamdi Kanu, please. And let's have a lot of trust issues. Why? Simply because they believe that if Nnamdi Kanu was to have given that direct order, just a little video call, a little video recordings to give a voice to the written press release made by Aloy Ejimako, because it's believed that if it was Nnamdi Kanu that wrote that, you just 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes of video telling Mazi Simon Ekpa to cease will go a long way. Many Nigerians from the commentaries believe that it's probably somebody that but personally, this is my personal opinion, I believe Nnamdi Kanu can actually give that order. I believe that that order is it's actually coming from me. This is my personal, that has nothing to do with people's opinion. I believe he's the one calling for desisting of sit at home. Though that some persons believe that sit at home has really brought the attention of the government by force, so that the governors, the senators can look into the issue of the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them believe that if they have not been enforcing that sit at home and they have not become uncomfortable with the region, they would have just moved on with life, business as usual, and forget Nnamdi Kanu totally that is in detention. But ever since they have been doing that sit at home and all that, it has really been, becoming a bone in the neck to both the senators and top politicians from the Southeast region. But if you ask me, so it's just personal opinion, you can't go against a government of the day and expect to win. I think there are better ways to go about this, and the more they go about this in this sit-at-home pattern, the people who truly suffer is actually the Southeasterners living in Southeast. You can't even, you have your own place, but you can't even enjoy it. You have your own region, but you can't even stay simply because of sit-at-home order. A business suffer, not because you don't have business acumen, but simply because there's insecurity biting. When they say sit-at-home and they're enforcing it, they're actually enforcing it to their own people. If you ask very critically, it doesn't stop the president from moving up and down doing his thing, in as much as he doesn't come to that region. He's okay. And even if he's going to come to that region, he's going to a whole lot of security, rather. That's Bola Tinubu now, that you are so sure that nothing will even come close to him in Southeastern region. So if you ask me, they actually is self-inflicting pain against themselves, and some person justified that in doing that they've gotten the full attention of their top politicians from Southeast. Well, I think there's still better ways to go about getting the attention than that process of allowing your people to go through without some sort of livelihood for weeks, sometimes for days. That's we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. What's your take? As Nigerians are really having a swell time in the conversation.